Hey guys, what's going on? Today I just want to talk about what is the difference between SEO and Google Ads. Which one's better? Why would you use them? When is it okay to use them? Can you use both? All of those things. So basically, let's start off by explaining what is SEO. SEO is basically just the process of getting your website to show up in the search engines for free when someone searches your product or service. So we want to be doing that regardless, because it's a long-term play. As we add pieces of content to the website, as we build backlinks to it, as we do all our optimizations, it's something that we've done once and it can just have a flow-on effect over and over again. In saying that, it does take a while for it to finally kick off, which is why everyone is always talking about how SEO takes too long, because we live in a world now where it's just instant gratification. If we don't see a result today, once we've done all this work on our website, we're like, oh, that didn't work, rather than 3 months down the track when you've been constantly adding a piece of content every day or every week and your competitors haven't. Google's like, these guys are active, these guys actually care about serving their customers. So it's a long-term play. Google Ads, on the other hand, it's the girl in the red dress. We can get out there, we can get on that date straight away. We've just got to pay money to do it. So what's the difference between the two? One, Google Ads is pretty much immediate. It works a lot quicker, but it is a lot more expensive in the long run. Depending on your service or industry, you basically pay for the click. Every time someone clicks your website or clicks on your ad, you get charged a certain amount. So if you're paying $10 a click and someone clicks on your ad 10 times, there's $100 down the drain, gone. And who knows, it could be a competitor doing it. It might not even be one of your customers. So over the long term, Google Ads is more expensive. However, over the short term, it can really drive profits because it can get people in the door straight away, which you can then reinvest back into your business, into the SEO, so then you can hopefully turn off the ads. SEO just takes a longer time and typically more resources up front. So normally an SEO agency will cover the content, normally they'll cover the backlinks, but you can also do this yourself if you have the time to do it. So we've touched on time frames, targeting capabilities. So SEO, it's very broad. You can go after a wide range of things, and especially if you're going after things that questions that people are asking in bathroom renovations. You could write a whole article on how long it takes, what are the hiccups that can happen, what are the pitfalls people can fall in, what would cause a delay, what would speed it up. All these different things. You can get really deep on just one question, which then can, if you answer that question better than anyone, a lot of Google, for a start, will send you to the top of the results, but you'll also start picking up those backlinks that we were talking about the other day on if other websites that they might be a DIY blog, and they like, how long does a bathroom renovation take? Oh, here's a good article over on so and it sends you all this traffic, which is really good for SEO. The targeting capabilities on Google Ads, however, especially if you're a local business, are pretty good because you can target ads that only trigger when someone is actually searching in that area. So say you're doing bathroom renovations in Brisbane, you can target the ads so that these ads will only show up if someone searches bathroom renovations in Brisbane, and they only show up to that keyword, bathroom renovations. They're high money keywords. You know that person's in the area, so you're not wasting money on people in Sydney Googling about it. You're only really targeting those population sizes, and you can also even get more granular than that. You can say, I only want to show this to men, and I only want to show this to men aged between 50 and 60 because we know they have money, they're ready to pull the trigger. Anything like that, you can really target down with Google Ads, and it's a lot of testing. So basically, what's the big difference? They're both two sides to the same coin. One's a long-term strategy and one's a short-term strategy. SEO is a long game. It's that nest egg that you keep building and you keep adding to it and keep adding to it, and eventually it'll be there where it just starts attracting backlinks and visitors by itself without you having to do too much more. On the other hand, Google Ads, it's one of those things that you have to constantly be changing and constantly monitoring, because if you get that keyword wrong selection, you could be burning money faster than you could blink. But it does bring customers in the door straight away. If you're a brand new business, you don't have 3-6 months to wait before your website starts to hit kickoff. You need those customers now, which is where Google Ads is a brilliant tool to bring those customers into your business and start earning money today. What are the return on investment at the end of the day? On a short-term horizon, Google Ads knocks it out of the park. You can be say you get 10 people call in, you go and give estimates to all 10, and say you only get 3 of them, you've still got 3 more jobs out of that same amount of budget that you probably would have spent on the first month of SEO with next to no return. On a short-term horizon, Google Ads is better. On a long-term horizon, if you can wait and stick the path and actually get your website ranked, it way knocks it out of the park. Because the one thing with Google Ads is that once you set a budget, if your budget is gone, say you're spending $60 a day or something like that, after that $60, you're invisible again. That's it, you're out of the race. You're not showing up at all. Whereas SEO, people can click your ad and they can click your website, and click it. And there's no budget. It's free clicks at that point. So they can spam it as much as they want and you're not getting charged for it. So you're there forever. You're there 24/7, which is really helpful when trying to drag in nice big amounts of customers. On a short term, Google Ads is better. Over long term, SEO is better from a return on investment standpoint. So once you understand the difference between the two, it makes it a lot easier to think, okay, what's the strategy I want to do? Do I have enough customers at the moment that I can afford to just roll some resources into SEO, or do I need customers now that I have to roll money into Google Ads so then I can roll it into SEO? While they are both separate disciplines, they should really come under the same umbrella, because you can get really good insights between what's going on Google Ads and then build content on it on the SEO side. Ideally, you could have both running, because you'll have more places for people to run into you, more fishing lines in the water. But that's pretty much the gist of it. So tell me what your thoughts. Leave a comment below if you like what you've heard. Drop a subscribe and go from there. Thanks, guys.